sound, transition, and hello everyone. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. And yourself?
Doing I did forget to post the times for this one, so hopefully people, if they're interested, remember. I will try to be better about that in the future. But other than that, I don't have too much to share. I did start Monster Hunter World on Saturday. So that is the new game I'll be playing on Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. And it was pretty fun last Saturday. I'm looking forward to playing that more. My coughing has mostly gone away. It's not fully gone. So hopefully it's not too big of an issue. But I will try to start playing Final Fantasy VI sometime soon. And try and get through that game. I know I have at least one friend who's super excited for that one, and I will try to let them know about that. But aside from that, I don't have anything fun to share. You have anything you want to share, Mama?
No, I don't have anything fun.
Then, I guess it is Sudoku time then. First puzzle we are going to do today is called Oysters by Blobs. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Along green lines, adjacent digits differ by at least 5. Along pink lines, digits form a consecutive sequence in any order. Digits in cages must sum to the given total. And that is it. So these 4 might be something like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, well, to make 15 might be 6 and 9. Make 15. And then on green lines, if this is, say, a 4, 4 plus 5 is 9. So a 4 will force a 9. But a 9 minus 5 is 4, but that is just the minimum difference. So this could also be a 3, since that's greater than 5, 2, or a 1. So yeah, I think that is all of the rules. So start the time just to have that set. We get an 8, 9 here on the 17, a 1 and a 3 over here on this 4, which everything along this sees that 1 and 3. So the minimum digit on here is a 4. And obviously the ends can't be a 5, so we're going to have a 9 here. Which takes 9s out of all of those. Yeah, because these are different. Because if this was low, high, again. So that means it has to go 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 and 9 come off. Six, 7, 8, and 9, where the right one can't be a 9, so the left one can't be a 6. Now everything sees this, and we know one of them has to be low, and the other has to be high. So we're going to have 5 be one of these two. I guess that's true on all of these. We're going to have 5 on the bottom. Because one has to be low and the other has to be high.
Right. The one that goes from box 4 to box 5.
Yeah.
The points cannot be a 6-7 pair.
Right.
One of those has to be 4, so there can't be a 4 in the bottom of the
Oh, true.
ren band.
We can't have 1 or 9 on the ren band here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we don't have 5s on the ends. And since we have to have a high digit, you can't have 2 or 8 either.
Yeah, the bottom of that ren band can't have 4 in it because there has to be a 4 in the. Yeah.
And it can't have
That's
3 in
4,
it.
5,
6 here.
Yeah. So it's 2, 8, 9 left in that row.
9 there. We know 6 is required. Oh, we also know that 4 is required. So that I can't have a 3 and a 4.
Right.
Because we couldn't put the 3 and 4 here. So this must be 4, 5, 6, 7 again. So we're going to end up getting a 9 here. This 9 says no, so that's a 9. This is a 4. This is 1, 2, or 3. Not a 4.
No, it's just 1 or 2.
Oh, right, because the 3 would force an 8 or 9 there. This isn't the 4, so this is, and that's a 9. And this is also 1 or 2 for the same reason. And I guess these are actually the same. These two are the same. Doesn't necessarily imply that those two are the same, though. How does this 9 work? Well, obviously we're not going to have 9, and the 4 means 4 and 5 come off. But that's it, so that's not super helpful. I guess I might as well go ahead and put the same thing as on these. You cannot go 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have to at least be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't get 8 because that would be 8, 7, 6, and 5. You wouldn't be able to have a low and a high on both sides. And you can't put 5s on ends. And this one is not a 4. This one's also not a 4. And again, no 5s on ends. A 6 is required, so I cannot do 6 and 9. This must be a 7 pair.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say you can't have a 7 on that ren band anyway. So
this must be 3, 4, 5, 6, where 6 must be up here.
And it can't be a 4. Oh, yes, it can. Never mind. I was seeing 2
This
9
one can't be.
instead of. Right.
1 ends up here, paired with our 6. This cannot be a 4, because it would force a 9 up here, but there's already this 9 here. So we have to have 3 and 6, which is going to make this 8 and 1. So 7 is no longer allowed, nor is 6 or 3. This is 4 and 5. So how does our 11 work? That's 2 through 9. We don't have a 9 on the right side. 2's out on the left side, and 3, which pairs with 8. Yes, and 6, which pairs with 5, are no longer allowed. Either 4, 7, or 2 on the right and 9 on the left. Oh, the 5 that pairs here and here takes a 5 out of this one, so this is 5. One, 2, 8, 9 on top. 1,
No, it can't be
9.
8.
Right, this is the 7, 8 here. One, 2, 8, 9. These 2 and 8 aren't allowed here, which pairs with 7 and 1.
Column 3 has a 1, 2, 8, 9 quad.
So that places 3 and 1 and 2, 2 and 7, 2 and 3. Nine commands here, so that's 4, 7. So 4's aligned, so 4's are out there. So since I can't have 3 on 3 and 4 on both sides here, and these can't be 4, these two cannot be 3. Neither of them can be. So this ends up being a 4. But I can still put a 3 here, and it go 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well, the 4 goes to a 9 on the German Whisper.
Right. 6, 2, 8. This is a 9. A little worried I
Box
messed something
1.
up. Box 1, 1 and 8. 6 and 3. Sevens and 7s takes out 7s.
And that's in box 4, the 2 cannot go to a 6.
Right, so that's a 7, a 6. Those aren't 7s, so that's 8 and 7, 2 and 8, 4 and 7, 5 and 4, 5 and not 5. If this is a 6, that's a 7. If this is a 3, that's a 6. But one of those is a 6. And 7's left over. 8 and 7 this way. 1 and 5. 6, 5, 3, 6. 2, 7, 6, 5, and 3.
Box 6
7
needs a
doesn't
4.
force. 4. 2, 3, and 8. That's just 3. Over here, that's a 5 because of these two. 1, 3, and 8. These two are 1 and 6. 2 and 7. 1, 2, 4, and 9. 6, 3, 7, and 9.
No,
There's a
2.
9 there. Darn, my scanning was so good until that point. 2 and 8, I think. Yes. 3, 5, and 9.
9.
5. And
4 and 8. 4.
This one's 4, but this one's not 8.
Well, I was
Unless you
looking
said
at
the
the
8
column.
here. Okay.
Yeah, because you were going up and down, flipping up and down on the column at the time.
Yeah.
Sorry. 3?
No, it's no big deal.
5 and 6.
7 and
1.
yeah. Oysters. Well, it appears that Blob's posts on here, but they didn't put this puzzle on here.
Do we know when that puzzle is from?
It was posted 8 days ago on the Cracking the Cryptic channel, which was January 26th. But that just means that's the latest.
Right.
Well, not even, because it basically means nothing. Yeah. Let's see, go back here. We go back one more. Then if we add in Renvan. I don't know. Renvan variant and German whispers variant. Search. Nope. 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 Darn. Can't find it. X. Maybe I'll see this and remember to post. Alright. Next puzzle is going to be Cornered Thermos by Oddvan de Wettering. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along the thermometer must increase from the bulb end. And that's it. So, thermos, if I place, say, a 2 here, then must continue to grow. So maybe this is a 4, followed by a 7, followed by an 8. I would not be allowed to place a 3 here, since it would go up and then down. Not that it took long to explain, but alright. Could this, I mean, we know it has for certain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits that are greater. So this has to go in all of these 1, 2, 3. It's the same 6. But as long as I don't put, say, a 9 here, although I guess one thing I should do real quick is place the 9s that are fixed, because you can't place a 9 on a thermo except on the tip. And also, you can't place a 1 anywhere on the thermo unless it's the bulb. So that automatically places those. You have to have 2 and 8. Well, I cannot place a 3 here, because if this was a 3, then I would have to put a 2 somewhere on the thermo. So this is a 2, and this is also a 2 for the same reason. I can't put a 2 on the thermo if I placed a 3 there. Wrong button. That ends up being a 2.
And there in box 3, the thermo that goes into box 5 cannot have an 8 on it because there's a 9 in box 5.
Right.
And it can't be the one that goes into box 6 either because, oh no, it doesn't. Gee, for some reason I saw a 9 in box 6. It's in box 9. Never mind.
We do get 9s like this, but on these, the 9s look like this. So then, I guess a 3 could go here.
In box 7, you cannot put a 3 on the bulb because then you'd have to put 1 and 2 in that empty spot.
So this. Okay, now 8 is still going to look like that. 8 is this. And again, I can't place 8 in either of those two locations. I also can't place an 8 here, so this ends up being the only space I can put an 8, because I can't place an 8 in any of these locations because, well, the 9 rules out those two, because it would have to put 9 here, added an 8 in any of these positions rules out that 9, or ruled out by that 9. You have the following, plus the thermos are too long. So 8 followed by a 9 rules out both of those. And those are ruled out. So that gives us 8, 9 there, a 9 here. That forces an 8 followed by a 9. It's 7 in those 3 locations, these 3 locations.
In box 9,
Box
cell 3 cannot be a 7 because there's an 8 and a 9.
Well, this cannot be an 8, because it would be followed by a 9. So that's an 8, that's a 2. Now we get 3 and 7. This can't be 7, because that can't be 8 or 9. So 7's up top.
So that
Pulls out this 7.
yeah.
3's here, so that one's ruled out.
And 6 now has to be on the ends.
This one is compact enough, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have a 3 on the farther side and 6 on the nearer side. 8, 9 are out. Regular 9 is out. Same here. 6 is out. 7 is out on the near side. 3 is out on the far side. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in either location. 8 is not here, so this one cannot be a 7. 3, 4, 5 places a 7. This is an 8. Takes out 8. Takes out 7, placing a 7. Takes out 7. 3 removes 3, placing a 3. Takes out a 3. 4, 5, 6 places a 3. 7, 8, 9 are all out. And we take out 3 from the near side. No, we take out 3 from the far side. And 6 from the near side. I messed something up. Hold on. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Well, I can't put 6 anywhere, apparently.
7's got to be wrong. Well, no, because with the 7 in box,
That 6 was given.
well, and the 7 in box 3 eliminates the possibility. It forces the 7 in box 1. No, it doesn't.
I can't put a 7 here, so it would have to be
Right,
followed by
because
8
the
and
8.
9.
Yeah, so that did force the 7 in box 1.
But now 6 can't be in
Anywhere.
any of those. Well, that's weird.
There's a boo-boo somewhere.
Okay. Well, we know these are 1, 2, and 3. Where can I place a 9? Well, it has to go there. Where can I place a 9? Well, can't go on the thermo, can't go there. So that's a 9. Can't go on the thermo, can't go there. 9. Can't go on the thermo, can't go there. 9. here.
Actually, 3 can't go on any of the bulbs. Because the highest that can go inside the box is
Right.
an 8.
So then where can 1 go in here? Well, you can't put a 1 on the thermo, and 1 is obviously not 6 or 9. So these two end up being 1s, these two end up being 2s. So that's going to force 1s to be at those 2 locations. We won't know what goes here. So then
Box 9, where does the 8 go?
can't go next to the 2. It's not 1, 9, or 2. And if it goes on top, it would put a 9 up there. So that's an 8 and a 9. Up here, where can I place 2? Well, it can't be too far away from the 1 because there's nothing in between 1 and 2. It's not 9, 6, or 1. And these 2 2s rule it out. Those locations. That's a 2.
Right. And where does 8 go in box 3? You can do that one.
Well, it goes in one of those 2. Oh, can't go here because of that. That's an 8 and a 9. So then where do I put 8 here? Can't be there because of that 8. It's not 1 and 2. And 8 there would place a 9, and 8 there would place a 9, and 8 there would place a 9. So that's 8 and 9. So now, where can I place a 6 in here? Well, those aren't 6. And in fact, 1, 2, 8, 9. And we take 3 out of the farthest end, and 7 out of the closest end, and 6 out of these. Three, 4, 5, and 7. You can't put a 3 here or a 7 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not an 8 or 9, so this isn't a 7.
And the one that's below the one in box 3?
What about
Cannot be a 7.
1, 7, 8, 9?
Oh, never mind. I'm dumb.
I think that was the mistake we made last time. Because if we put the 7 here, then it's going to force the 7 to be up here.
Right, and now 7 cannot be, has to be in the bottom row of box. Okay.
Yeah, I think I accidentally took the 7 out of here.
Okay.
When I did near can't be 7.
No, because 7, 8. I think you did the same thing I did. Because there was an 8, 9 in the row, that can't be a 7 to put 8, 9 after it.
I don't think so. I think it was because I was saying the far ones can't be 3, and the near ones can't be 7. And then just didn't realize the fact that, well, there's already an 8, 9 there, so that one's fine to be 7. Yeah, I feel like we did the whole 3, 4, 5 means a 7, which is wrong.
Maybe.
Because if this is a 7, then this ends up being both 6 and 7. So we can take 7 out of here. And that's going to force the 7 there.
8 can be placed in box 7.
Can't go on the bottom row because of the 8. Can't go on the top row because of the 9. Can't go in the middle because of this 9, and 8 is a 9. Now we have 7 and 2. These 2 can't be 2s, so that is. Get 3 like that. 3, and 7. There. This ends up being a 9 because we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 9s looking in. That should be all of the 9s, which it is. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 3, 4, 5, 7, and 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. This one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If this is a 5, that's a 4, that's a 3, that's 5. Alright. Now,
Well, the right side of that. All right, box 9. I guess it would be row 8, column 9. Is a 3 or a 4? Because 4 would be followed by 5, 6, which is the highest it can go.
three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't put 6 in either of these because of the given 6. And this can't be a 7 because if it was, that would not be anything.
Well, now there's only one spot for a 6 in that box.
That's going to place 6, and the 3, 4, 5 place 7. And 7, 8, 9, not a 9. This can't be a 7 anymore. Oh, 3 takes 3 out. Sorry about that. Messing with my audio settings. Flip over and throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can't put, well, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These two can't be 6, neither can those. That's a 6, so this is automatically a 7, and an 8, a 5, a 4, a 3. 4, not a 4. This can't be a 7. Apparently that is. 5 and 7 are out of both of those. 4 from all there, 3 from there, not a 7. 6, 5. This can't be a 5. 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5. That's all fine. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, and 9 are all out.
Column 4 has a 4, 5, 6, 8.
5 is out. 5, 6, 4, and 8. And 7, 9, 7, 9, 9, 1, 2. It's 2, 9, and 1. This one, not a 7. 6, 9. This one, not a 2. 2, also not 5, 7. But that means, where does 5 go? Because it can't go here, because 5's now the biggest that's possible. So it can't go there. This 5 removes it from there, so 5 has to be in that group, so this is a 7. 5 and 6 means 6 is out of all that. 7's out of those. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 7. It's 2, 6, and then whatever from 3 and 4. Two, 6, 7. Out. 5 is out. 8 is out. 3, 4, 5, 1, and 8. 6 and 8 is all out. 5 and 7 are gone. 7 is followed by 8. 8, 9 are all gone. 2. Okay.
Column 4, you can place the 7.
7's here. That one. Okay. Well, we have a 5, 6 pair here, so that takes out 5 and 6 from there, and 5 from here. That's a 4, that's a 3, that's a 5, that's a 6, that's a 5, 6, 5, 7. 5, 6, and 5.
Column
6.
8, you can place the 8.
There. 4, 5. 2, 3, 7. Takes 3 out, places 3. 3's out of those. That's 5. This can't be a 5. 3, 4 pair makes this a 5 and a 6. 6 is out. 4, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 5, 8, 4, 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 6, 7. 4's out, 7 is out. That one's broken. 4. What? That's a 2.
Well, you see 2 7s in row 5, so you have to go back a bit more.
Four, 6, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4. Again, 2
Yeah, it's
7s.
broken.
Five, 6. 6 are out. That's 6 place the 4, place the 8, place the 6. This 5. I'm going to place, I guess the 8 places the 4. Oh, see, that can't be 5. But these can't be 4. So that's 3, 1, 2, 5, 8. 3, 1, 3, 1. 1 and 3 are out. Not a 3. Not 5. So this is a 6, a 4, a 5, a 5 there. 1, 3, 3, 6, 4, 3, 7. These aren't 4 or 7. These two aren't 3. That's a 2. 3 is 7. 4, 6. 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2. There we go. Alright. First try, no mistakes. Alright. Oddbot into lettering, I don't think posts to Logic Masters Germany. So I'm just going to copy that. Put it in links that I will post later. Alright. Then we are on to Frolic by Nordy. Normal Sudoku, region sum lines, and German whisper rules apply. Normal Sudoku, place the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3x3 box. Region sum lines, box borders divide each blue line into segments with equal sums. Different lines may have different sums, and German whispers adjacent digits on each green line must differ by at least 5. So let's say I made this let's say it's a 6. Then this might be 1, 5, and 2 and 4, and then that would be a 6. This blue line. Every separation on the line is going to say that this one is equal to those two combined and those two combined. I didn't highlight very well, but yeah. And then we've already gone over German whisper lines. If I say place this at 1, then this is a minimum of 6, because 1 plus 5 is 6, but that's the minimum distance, so it could also be 7, 8, or 9. If I were to do something like 4, well, 4 plus 5 is 9, and so that is forced. Right. So, time.
The equal sum line is 5 from box
It has
9.
to be.
Well, yeah, look at box 9.
We put a
Where
5
does
here.
Oh, I missed that one. I saw everything else on 9, or it's green. My bad.
Yeah, it is still minimum 5, though. As far as I can tell. Because if we do red, blue, that one's going to end up being blue. So those two would be red. Whatever this one is, it's going to make those two the same. This purple will match one of those two, so then this would have to be green. but then we wouldn't know what those are. So 5 and 6 are possibilities.
Well, 4 has to go. No, it doesn't. It could be in the empty spot, and that's 5.
Mm-hmm. Purple, green, and purple's going to be one of those two. So this is green or 5. And if this ends up being 5, and this ends up being green,
Okay, well, row 9. That's purple on the bottom.
1, 2, 3, 4 purples, so this is green and purple.
That's
Now
a
we have to have
purple and a 5.
this one has to be green. So
Yeah,
this
and
is
those
green
are.
or 5.
And that's greener. Those are both.
This is a purple
That's a
green pair.
purple. Yeah.
And then this is 2 purples and 1 green.
All right. All right. Going the blue line going from box 8 to box 9. One of those is 5. Well, they could both be green, I guess.
Yeah.
But green would be high.
Yeah. But this could easily be a 9.
Right.
And a 6, making that
And a
3.
3. Yeah.
It would make this purple, because you can't have 2 greens on the line together. Or 2 high digits on the line together. Because we know 5 is down here. So if these are the same, then green is low. But if this is purple, we don't know.
Right.
But it would take out 5 and 6. So then this would be green, which would make green high. These 3 purples might mean something, but then again, they might not.
Right. Because if green is high,
Well, we know we have one of these are going to have to be 4 or 6. This cannot be 4 or 6, because it sees both of its neighbors. This one cannot be 4 or 6, it sees both of its neighbors. Or rather, both of its neighbors see each other. This one cannot be 4 or 6 because both of its neighbors see each other. So that makes these 1 or 9. We've also got that same thing going on here. This can't be 4 or 6. This one could, and that one could. But the purple 1, 9 is going to be up here. And if this ends up being purple, it has to be 1. But this can be a purple 9 just fine. Ah, where is the green 4, 6 in this box? Well, it can't go there. If this was the green 4, 6, then that would be the purple 1 or 9, which is there. So that can't be the green 4, 6. The green 4, 6 is up here, meaning one of these two is 4 or 6, and this one cannot be, because both its neighbors see each other. So that's the green 4, 6. But if green is 6, then this would have to be the green 4, 6. But if green is 6, then this would also be 6. But you can't, that wouldn't work. So then the green 4, 6 has to be over here.
And it has to be 4, because the other has to be 5.
I don't know if I need to keep the coloring, or more accurately, I don't know
Oh,
if I
but
need
the 1 9s need to go to 9s.
8. These two cannot be. This
The
one
bottom one
cannot be a
can't be
6.
6. Well, and the 1 has to go on the right, because it has
Right.
to come down from the 6.
But this can
And
still
so
be a
now
7.
all the rest of, and you can place the 5 in box 8.
Right. Because it has to go over here now.
And that's going to be a 2 3 pair. Yeah.
If these are 2 and 3, this can't be a 7. So that's an 8. 6 pairs
Box
of 1,
7,
7 pairs.
the 7 8 pairs and 8. Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9. Not 8 or 9. So 7, 2, 3. 2, 3, 9. 6, 6, and 5. 7, 8. Alright. Now I can get rid of the 4. But that's not 2. Or wait, hold on. I should put my coloring back. Red, blue. Those ones were purple because this one's green. This one was blue, which makes this one red. And then this one was green, which means 2, 3, 1, 4, 1 and 4, 1, 4. Because this 4 has to be one of, or the 1 has to be one of those two, making the 4 one of those two. Same with 2 and 3. But we don't know what's going to happen here, because it could be a 2, 3 pair, or a 4 and 1.
Five can be placed in box 6.
Middle, 5's not 1. Okay. 5 be there. That should be our 5's, yeah. So 9, 6 out of 9. Well, I need a 2 in this column, and none of those are 2. None of those are 2, and this 2, 3 pair knocks it out of there, and 2 isn't 1. So 9. That's 9. These are not. 9. This is this one. Out of 7. That one out of 8. Think I need coloring still? Because obviously those are going to be different. So those two are the same, and those two are the same. Where can I put 2 in this box? It's not on the side, not on the top, and not on the bottom, and it's not 4. There's a 2. Or I could just look in the column and be like, oh, none of that can be 2. 6, 7, 8, and 7, 8, and 2 more, which is going to be a 3 and
9.
9. 3, 6, 7, 2, 9, these 2, 6. This one, not a 3. It's the 2, 3 pair. This one, also not a 3. One, 4, 6, 9. There, we don't have ones here. There. It's 3 on 4. This one isn't a 4. It's 2 on 6 or 9. It's 2 can't be 8. It's 2 can't be 7. Well, the minimum here is 11. Because a 2 paired with 3 and 6 is 11. So this can't be a 1. 1 and 9 is 10. And now, 7 and 6 is 13. 7, 8 pair. 6, 9 pair. 4 and 1. 4 is out. 1 is out.
Column 3 needs a 1.
3, 2, 4, 1. 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2. Not 3s. That is Now we're at 5. And this is minimum 13. So that has to be an 8. 7 and 6 and 9 and 8. 7, 9, 6, 6 there. 3 and 9.
Row 4 needs a 6.
7, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 7, 8, and 4 and 7.
7.
Yeah. Frolic. That one was kind of hard. Or maybe hard isn't the right word. Tricky. Is the 4, 6 that we had to identify, and how that didn't work up there, or what it implied up here. I think that was really hard to spot. So, 5. And it was a very nice puzzle. The break-in is a bit tricky. But very interesting once you get past that. I don't know. I guess it's not too difficult once you get past the opening. And I don't think the opening's necessarily hard. So I'm going to say average. Even if most people are giving this 1 star, I don't think that opening is necessarily easy. Yeah, and other people are saying not 1 star. Okay. Yeah, alright. Put this in here. Oops. Paste. And copy. Paste. Okay. Next one is going to be Domino Flatmates by Dolier. Place the digits 0 to 8 exactly once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. So we get to use 0 and no 9s. Digits separated by a V, sum to 5. Digits separated by an X, sum to 10. Not all V's and X's are necessarily given. Every horizontal domino which sums to 5 must have either the 2 cells directly above it, summing to 1, or the 2 cells directly below it, summing to 9. It could have both, but it doesn't need both. Additionally, the grid is partially covered in fog. Placing correct digits will clear the fog from surrounding cells, possibly revealing more clues. So, okay, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get 6, 7, 8 in there. And if this sums to 10, you cannot put 0 or 5 there. So 0 and 5 come out there. 6, 7, 8, 9. No 9. Takes out 1 and 4. Okay. The horizontal here has to have either 1 above it or 9 below it.
Right, so it's going to have to be 9 below it.
Yeah. This one has to have 9 below it as well. So 4 comes out. Get a 2, 3 pair. And so 8 is removed.
Well, and the one on top
Has to have 9 below it. So 0, 4, and 5. So we get a 1 here paired with a 4. 1 and 4 means that's 0 and 5.
and 1 and 8.
9. 6 is out. 3 is out. Okay, we get 10, which is going to be 2, 8, 3, 7, and 4, 6. 4 removes 6, and 8 removes 2. We don't get 1 and 9 because we don't have 9s in this puzzle, and 0s and 5s will never work. Because 5 would have to be paired with 5, and 0 would have to be paired with 10, and we don't have digits that go up to 10 in this puzzle.
Okay, in box 1, the 2, 3 pair. If the right hand is 3, 3 would pair with 7, but then 7 would pair with 2, and those would both be 2.
Thought I had thought through that, but apparently I did not. And so clearly we can't put 1 here, so these are going to sum to 9. 1 and 8 is clearly out. 2 and 7, 4 and 5. And this is either 0, 5 or a 2, 3 pair. Or this is a 2 and that's not 3. 6, 7 pair takes the 6 out, so that's not 3. This sums to 10, so 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, and obviously the 8 and 2 aren't allowed, and we don't have 6, 7, or 4, so this is actually 3, 7, 3 and 2, 3 and 6, 5 and 4, 7 and 2. What's left over? 6 and 4, I think. We've got 0, 5, so this cannot be 0, 5. 4s are out here, so are 1 and 3, so that's a 2 and a 3. And I need to make this sum to 9. 1, excuse me. 2, 7, 3, 6 are out automatically, and 1 and 8 is already there in a row, so 4, 5. The 4, 6 places 5 and 4. So 0, 5, 0, 5. We don't have 7 in either of those, so 3 is out from both.
Column 1 needs a 7.
7.
Column 2 needs a 6.
These are going to be 0 and 1, because this ended up being a 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got 2, 3, 5, 4. This column, so 0, 1 is there, so this is an 8. And if that's 0 and 1, it gives us 4 or 5. We know that's 0, 1 because it's a horizontal 5 that needs to sum to 1 above it. 10, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6. 7's in there, so 7 and 3 is out. The bottom can't be 2, so the top can't be 8. Oh, 2 is paired with 7. Places the 6 up here. For the 9 below the 5.
Oh, right, forgot. Missed that one.
I was kind of hoping that would give us more info. So, I don't know why I thought it was going to give us more info. Well, 7 is out from everything. This can't be 2 or 3. This can't be 0 or 5. This can't be a 2. And this can't be 2, 3, or 8. So then what? Zero, 5, 6, 4, and 8. 2, 3, and 7. 3, 7, 8. 3, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. This can't be 0 or 1. Is there something about these being the same, or if they're different? Because they have to be the 2, 8, and 4, 6. So if they're the same, or excuse me, if they're different, then these two, can't be 7, 0, 5, and 2. And if they can't be 2, 4, 6, 8, I think we would get that. Which I don't see is problematic. Top isn't 0, 5, or 7, the bottom just isn't 2 or 7. That doesn't seem like the problem.
Look at the top of the column, of column 5, though, if they're different.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And if it can't be 2, 4, 8, 2, 1, 3, 7, 0, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 2, 6, 4, 8.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
4, 8,
Or
6. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, and 8. But again, that's only if they're different.
Right.
So one, 8, 3, 7. There's not even enough information to go about looking over into this direction. So I can't see a problem with this being 4, 6. Because that, I mean, you can put 4 and 6 there, so that's just fine. there are no 5s. These can both be 1s and a 4. What is missing? Okay. Apparently Mark deduces something down here.
Yeah, I've been looking at those.
But I don't see... It's like, these can both be 1s, and a 4 and a 0.
If it's 1, 4, then it's
You
2,
get 2,
8 at
8.
the top.
Zero, 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 is, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Well, 2 and 8 to be removed. And we'd
Well,
also
and
have
1
1
and 4.
removed.
And 4.
0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So, 1, 4, 8. And also here, 0, 1, 4, 5, 6. 1 is out, 4 is out. Okay. If I place a 5 here, that's a 0, which makes that a 1 and a 0. 0, 1, 4, 5, 6. 0 and 5. 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And 0 and 5 round. 3, 4, 6, 8. 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. 0 and 5 round. This is 4, 6. 4, 6. 4, 6. Get a 1. 1, 4, 6. That would be 8. 3, 2. We said this was 4, 6. Then this would also be 4, 6. If this is 4 and 6, that means this is 5 pair of zeros. 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. 4, 6, 0, and 5. That's 1 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So 4 and 6 are out. 0, 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 4, 6, 0, and 5. 0, 1, 4, 5, 6. 4 and 6, 0, and 5. 1. That's an 8. Takes up 8. If this is 4 and 6, then this is 4 and 6. Which means 4 and 6 come out of those. Except that's not true. Because I've just shown that if this is 4, 6, then that's 4, 6. I would need to prove that this is 2, 8, then that still becomes 4, 6. But I ended up with one possibility. So that if this is not 4 and this is not 6, then we get 2, 8. So then that wouldn't be 8. We get 8 as being one of those. So 8 does come out of there. 2. 8. Well, if this is a 0, that's a 1. Well, wait. Is that true if we start with a 0? Because I started with 4 and 6 before. Yeah, I think that's only true if I start with 4 and 6. But if I start with 4, 6, then I get 0, 1. But if I start with 2, 8, then I don't get either of those. I guess I should unmute this and then I should this button. This is all done. Well, not quite all done.
Oh.
Every horizontal domino which sums to 5 must have either the 2 cells directly above it summing to 1, or the 2 cells directly below it summing to 9.
So in box 7, you can't have a 1 next to the 4 because above it doesn't sum to 1 and below it can't sum to 9.
Okay.
That was evil. So now that's 8 too.
Just making sure I have those correct.
And the 2 in box 4, cannot have a 3 beside it because you can't have 5 sum to 5 above or 9 below it.
Mm-hmm.
So that places the 3 in the column. And the same with the 2 beside that 3.
2, 8. Okay, yeah. Not a 6.
That's a V, so it can't have a 7, and it's a 0, 5. So, and you can't have 1 above it, so below it has to sum to 9. And the bottom row of box 2. Okay, yeah.
This was
It
zero
can be a
five.
0, 5. It could have a 2 below it.
But if this was a 3, you couldn't make 9 or 1. So not a
Right.
3. I kind of wish they'd highlighted this one a little bit better. I don't. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to be upset because I wouldn't have read it that way. Maybe if we had put the V and X's afterwards, I
I
would
don't
have
know.
understood
Anyway.
it better. Yeah. 0, 2, 5, 7. 0, 2, 5, and 7 means this is a 1. That's a 3. And an 8. 3, 7, 2. Makes that a 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's apparently a 2, so those aren't. 0, 5, 4, and 6.
Yeah.
5, 0, 5, 5, 0, 1, 4, 3, 2, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 6 and 4. 6 is out, 6 is in. 0, 1, 5, 7, 8. 0, 5, and 8. 7, there. These are a 4, 6 pair, so that's 0, 5. That one, that one, that one. 6, 7s, and 8s.
All right. Row 7 needs 1, 4, 7. Row 8 needs 3, 6, and 8.
6.
And 2, 5, and
0.
oh yeah, 0. I forgot 0.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0. No. Those 4 and 6 are in the 2, 3. Guess 0 is removed from this row, so is 5, so is 3. 1 was 7, 2, 7 goes 2. This is over. Okay, if we put 0, 5 together, I can't put a 1 above it. So this is a 2. One and 4 there, I can make 9 with 3, 6. 1 and 4 there, again 3, 6. But if I put a 7, I don't have to worry about it at all.
But you can't put 1 in the middle because you'd have to have a 1, 4 on one or the other. And you can't do a... Oh yeah, it's 0, 1, not 0, 5. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Problem, not a problem, not a problem, not a problem. I think that's going to be a problem. This one's fine, it's got 9 below it.
Well, the foggy ones in box 9 can't be 1 and 4 because there has to be a 3 in one of the two above it. Oh, but you can do 9 below it with
Yeah.
3, 6.
I can't make 0, 5 here. There's a 0, 5 over there. So there's no way to make 5 in this group. So I don't have 4, and I don't have 2. So I can't do 2, 3, or 1, 4, or 0, 5. So I can't make a 5 here or here. It's just this that's a problem, but we can do 0, 1 above or 3, 6 below just fine. Or both if we wanted.
Well, okay, the gray in box 9 cannot be 1, 4. Because that's... You can't do 0, 1 above it because there's a box 3 has a 1, 7. So you can't do a 1 in there. But you could still do the 3, 6 below it, so that doesn't matter.
One 7 pair makes an 8.
Oh, right.
Places a 1,
That's more
an 8,
helpful.
7, 2. 8's out 3, 7's out 3, 3.
10. The X.
And
Yeah.
so 0 and 1 are out. 5 is gone. 3 pairs of 7, places a 1, places a 4. Means we get 6 and 8.
The
Wait.
0, 1 pair.
We don't get 6 and 8. This 4 places a 6 up here. 4, 1 is out. 8 and 6. So I didn't get 9 below, so I must get 1 above. If this was a 4, it would be next to a 1, which would make 5. But then 6 and 8 is 14, and 0 and 2 is not 1. So this is a 6, a 4, a 4, and a 6. Okay.
That was just a little evil.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Because column 8 followed by column 9. Okay. No one else is talking about the rules, which means everyone else is reading that. Alright. I have to give it a nice rating because I feel like, I don't know. I don't think a rereading of the rules would have fixed my understanding. I don't I don't know how much of this is just like I didn't understand the rules the first time through, and now I'm peeved because I didn't understand it, and how much of that, like, how much of that is my fault versus their fault. Especially if there's like a language barrier, or between me and them, like this is translated into English. Basically, I'm saying because like there's nothing wrong with reading through it. So like if it's translated, like that would just simply mean that like it's more difficult to understand how an English speaking person would read through English rules if you don't speak English as your primary language. Which makes it less their fault and more mine if I misread it. But even still, with it being like every horizontal domino means like just every pair, whether it's translated or not, like that's fairly straightforward now that I understand what it means. So I guess I have to be mad at myself because like I mean neither of us got it at first try, but like it's not as if it's like I don't think the intention is to trick us.
No.
So maybe I
And
have to give it.
once you actually grasp that every horizontal domino, which sums to 5, doesn't limit it to the V,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty darn clear.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give it a very nice rating, because it's not their fault that I misread the rules, and had to get clarification, from, yeah,
Mark.
to get a hint. So And it's also not there, like, that doesn't add to the difficulty of the puzzle either. Because if I had understood that at first try, it makes the puzzle, like, fairly straightforward. Because obviously, every puzzle is harder if you misread the rules.
Right.
And every puzzle is less nice if you misread the rules. So, like, I have to like, take that, like, I don't know. It's the same with making mistakes, like, on like, the previous puzzle, where, like, I had removed 4 from the center digit when it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, that mistake didn't make the puzzle harder or less nice, that was my fault. Like, especially because, like, that wasn't even, like, I don't know, whatever. I guess it wasn't necessarily that difficult, except for this part here, which again was from a misreading of the rules. So, it's kind of on the easier side of average, I think. Maybe this is an easy puzzle, as long as you have that part. But it's not just referring to the V's. Yeah, I'll go with easy. That seems to be what other people are rating it at. And, I don't think it's necessarily, like, that difficult once we have that part there. Because, like, this was pretty, like, everything after that was pretty straightforward. There were a couple other spots where it was like, okay, where do we see the possibility for 5s to show up, but we didn't need any advanced Sudoku techniques, so I think that is going to be that. Alright. Anything as far as Sudoku goes that you want to talk about before we sign off, Mama?
No, I think I'm good.
Right, it is the time of nap. So, people, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that fancy YouTube engagement stuff. It definitely helps out the channel. Aside from that, if you want more Sudoku, that is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And pretty much as long as we are both healthy, Mondays and Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are interested in Monster Hunter World, that will be on Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you're interested in Final Fantasy VI, I will be playing that eventually, sometime, maybe this year. I will try to play that soon. If there's any other games that you want to play, put those in the comments below. Or something, I don't know. There will be more content on the channel. I will make it happen. Aside from that, I don't think I have anything else. Just putting the puzzles in the description now. Save. And then, yeah. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.